Speak with you this morning on Get Involved, the student experience. Please bid them welcome.
Dear FST Pelicans, it is an honor and privilege to serve as this year's president of the FST Guild Committee, aka FSTGC. As we navigate through a time of immense change worldwide, our team is dedicated to enhancing the student experience, whether online or in person. On behalf of your Guild Committee, it is my distinct pleasure to welcome all new students to the Faculty of Science and Technology. We are the Faculty of Greatness. It's going to be a great year. So I want to introduce you first to the various faculties that are at the University of the West Indies Mona campus. Faculty of Engineering, Humanities and Education, Law, Med-Sci, Social Sciences, and of course our faculty, the Faculty of Science and Technology. Now, an FST student is very different, right? We the students are of paramount importance to the faculty itself. Scitex is comprised of innovative, creative, thinkers, multifaceted, very creative and overall passionate students who are willing to amplify and edify their voices in the community. We look forward to meeting you and aiding in your development during this monumental period of your life. So Scitech has various different departments, 6 departments and 1 section. So we're going to go through them one by one real quick. First, we have the biochemistry section. It's not a full-on department, but of course, still very valid as its own section. Moving on, we have the chemistry department. Of course, there's some students pictured here. Moving on, we also have computing. Here we go, computing. Geography and geology. Life sciences, and the last 2 are mathematics, and then physics. All right, cool. So we're all from different departments, and we're all from different faculties overall as the University of the West Indies Mona campus. However, each student is a part of the Guild of Students. The Guild of Students is then run by the Guild Council that leads everyone overall. But your Guild of Students and Guild Council is the official student representative body at the University of the West Indies. And furthermore to that, you have guild committees for each faculty. And that's where myself and my team come in. We're your official student representative for the Faculty of Science and Technology. So I just want to tell you really quickly how we're comprised. You have the president, which is myself. We also have the vice president of properties and special initiatives, vice president of service and special projects, and then we have many subcommittees, and you're free to get involved in any of these subcommittees once the semester starts. So feel free to look out for that and let us know if you'd like to join any of them. Public relations, separate from publications, department representatives, hall representatives, of course our own treasury, cultural and entertainment affairs, external affairs committee, and a game subcommittee. Now moving on from this, I have a quick message from our physics department rep. His name is Orain Green. Essentially, each department has a representative on the guild committee. So if you ever need any help, any advice, you have any concerns to share, this is one of your first points of contact for the guild committee. So let's have a message from Orain.
I'd like to tell you a little bit about my first experience. So my first experience was incredible. For one, I participated in FYE. I became CAC of my block. I got to have a great time on my hall, and I got to know myself a lot better. And my grades were just superb, and I had fun in every class. My lecturers were excellent. I do want to tell you the best way to make the best out of your first year experience. Be confident, competent, and courteous. Be nice to people. You make friends that way, and people are going through it. So kindness goes a long way. Be confident. Always participate. Participate if it benefits you and if you can do it. Give yourself that opportunity to find new things and new interests. And lastly, competence. Try to go to class to understand. Getting a good or bad grade depends on how well you understand. Well, that's all I have to say, guys. Be safe.
All right, so thank you, Orain Green. As I said earlier, each department has a representative, so feel free to reach out. This is one of your first points of contact. So we're going to tell you a little bit about what our plans as the FSTGC are for the upcoming year. But before we tell you what we're going to do, let's tell you what we've done already. We've been in place since July 4th, 2020, and since then we've hosted a freshers Q&A session. We've been engaging students online, over 300 students, and the third point that we've worked on, this is very important, we are in the midst of conducting a survey on online learning. So we're getting feedback from our students on what the semester was like, on the online portion of the semester was like, and how can we then improve it moving forward from the student perspective. Now, our plans for you going forward, we have a simple phrase. We say, we are drop a bomb this year with the FSTGC. That means beautification, opportunities and development, motivation, and the last one is belonging. This comprises a 4-point plan to improve the Faculty of Science and Technology student experience, whether online or in person. So real quick, just some of our plans. I'm not even going to tell you all of them because you have to come here and experience it for yourself, right? But starting off, we have the FSTGC online bulletin and the FSTGC website, which will be launched soon. Of course, now you can have online issue reporting and get in contact with your department reps pretty quickly. YouTube live events, we have the opportunity to use the online space, and we're going full-fledged into it. Health and wellness seminars, the mentorship program, club fusion, which is where you'll meet the different club societies that you can get involved in, workshops for remote learning, and of course writing, how to better yourself in that aspect. We also have faculty success tales, which will be focused on highlighting real student experiences. We have such talented persons within our faculty, and we want to highlight and create a space for you to showcase who you are, what you're passionate about. Lastly, we'll have faculty events tailored to your interests where you can connect with peers and professionals. So I'm now going to hand over to the VP SSP, Savanah Grant, and she's going to speak to you about some of the faculty activities coming up.
Good morning, everyone. So as Danielle said, I'm your Vice President of Services and Special Projects for the Faculty of Science and Technology. So you come to me for any of your student affairs concerns, or if you want to know how to get involved in the faculty, if you want to know about the clubs and activities. So we're going to delve right in. On the faculty activities, we have the clubs and societies. We have a health and wellness seminar, which we host annually. We have inter-house cultural clashes and virtual parties. So if you've already been in communication with us on the different group chats that we've had, you know that we have a little party amongst ourselves with a different theme every night. We've had gospel, dancehall, soca, R&B, disco, everything. And it's very nice, very involving with everybody, and we have a lot of fun. Also, one of the main points that we want to focus on this year is mental health. So we're going to have the Health and Wellness Seminar, which we mentioned before, and we're going to have our Wellness Wednesdays, which focuses on physical well-being, mental health, and, you know, just how to take care of yourself while you're at school. And now we're going to go into the clubs and societies. So you have the Biology Students Association, you have the UE Actuarial Society, Chemical Society, Electronics Club, Environmental Club, or UE Green. You have the Geological Society, the Geographical Society, and the UE Mona Computing Society. So no matter what department you're in, you're going to find a club or society that, you know, facilitates your needs and your interests. Next, we have the Guild outreach activities. So as Danielle mentioned before, we are a branch of the main guild. So you have the guild, the main guild for UE, they have an EAC section, which is the External Affairs section, and they are in charge of volunteer activities and outreach activities so that we can give back to the community. Because you don't want to just come to UE and do work and, you know, enjoy yourself. You have this great opportunity, so use it to give back to other people. So, you know, we have the beach cleanup, we have beautification projects, and so many other projects during the year. So our FST EAC is going to introduce you to that when you come to school. Next, we have a lot of on-campus activities. We know that because it's COVID time now, we're going to be online. However, a lot of these activities are going to be transferred online. So every Thursday, we have Integration Thursdays, we have hall parties, and we also have UE Carnival. So, yes, I know that you guys are looking forward to a lot of these things. So we're working on getting it set up for you guys so that you don't miss out on any of the experiences that you're looking forward to. Yes. So next, we have our mentorship program. So if you're coming into UE, I know that you probably have a lot of questions, like the dean mentioned before. How are you going to sort out your credits? How can you be involved? If you are in leadership positions in high school, can you still do that? What are the different activities on campus? So apart from the guild, the main guild, the FST guild, and the different clubs and societies, we're going to give you one-on-one help. So most or all first-year students are assigned to a second or third-year student, which will help them to navigate throughout UA life. So you will learn about campus activities, you learn about your course selections, you learn about teachers, you learn about every aspect of university, so you don't come in blindly. So if you're nervous, if you're the only one coming from your school, don't you worry, because we have you guys. The mentorship program is great, and you're going to be assigned somebody that will help you, navigate through UA life. And I'm going to hand back over to our president, Danielle Mullings.
So you've just heard from our VP SSP, Savanah Grant, and you've heard some of our plans for the upcoming semester. But we can't end our presentation without speaking to some advice from the student level experience. Now, one of my favorite quotes is, if your actions create a legacy that inspires others to dream more, learn more, do more, and become more, then you're an excellent leader. This is said by Dolly Parton. Therefore, I encourage each of you to get involved, meet new people, and believe in your potential to be great. Trust in your astronomical aspirations and set foot on this journey with a centered and focused approach. We believe in you, and feel free to reach out to your guild committee if you need any help or assistance. Now, really quickly, the key to earning your degree lies completely in having exceptionally good time management skills. The trick is to read over your notes, do your assignments, attend all tutorials, and have fun while you learn. Now, this may seem kind of simple, right? So everybody tells you read your notes, go to your classes, but it really is as simple as that. You have to take the time to put the effort into the results that you would like to achieve. So read over your notes, speak with your lecturers. If you don't understand something, stop and ask your friend, how does this work? You have to be an active participant in your own educational experience. That being said, remember, earning your degree is one of your top priorities. Whilst you're doing your best to advance in an educational sense, you also have to be advancing in a personal sense. So we encourage you to get involved, seek out personal development. And again, if you have any questions, just get connected with your guild committee. Instagram at FST_UEMona. And right now in the comments, someone will be sharing our links. So feel free to reach out, subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you're on LinkedIn, sure, your FSTGC is also on LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, anywhere you want, really. You have so many opportunities to connect with your guild committee this year as we go into the digital realm. So thank you for listening. This has been your FST Guild Committee 2020-21, and we wish you a fantastic year in the Faculty of Greatness.
I'm happy that you have shared with them all the exciting things that the Guild will do and how you will engage them during this time that we have this new normal. Now, our next presentation is